What is going on, guys, and welcome to today's YouTube video. In today's video we are going to discuss the current state of Bitcoin, and we are going to look at a potential trade setup that is currently developing on the Ethereum price. Also, I want to dive a little bit into the on-chain data for Bitcoin that is potentially indicating another bounce towards the upside. Okay? We all know that tomorrow we got the CPI data release, which is a very important event that will cause a lot of volatility on both the crypto market and also on the stock market and the forex market. What I usually try to do with those events to either stay flat or to just trade what the charts are trying to tell me. Because usually those news events are just speeding up the price action. So the support and resistance and the trend still get respected, but the price action is just being speed up, right? So you get more volatility, but in my opinion, the levels and the price action still get respected. So that is what I'm usually just trying to trade. Okay, so first of all, Bitcoin, we can see it is currently testing the major support area that I've been talking about multiple times. So if we go from swing low to swing high, we can see it is now close to that 0.382 fib level, which is usually the level where the fourth wave, if we look at the current impulse towards the upside, retraces back to. So that is actually beautiful to see that currently this is looking like a beautiful impulse towards the upside and that the impulse is definitely being respected. So Bitcoin is trying to form support here, trying to hold on to the support, in which also in the previous price action, we can see it has found support and resistance within this area multiple times for the Bitcoin price. So this is definitely a key area. Also, if we switch on the 200 EMA, we can also see that Bitcoin is currently testing the 200 EMA on the daily time frame. A very important EMA in which for now at least it is holding on as support. Personally, I opened a long position exactly at the local bottom for now. I opened a long position around $21,490. So I'm still in nice profits. I got one more order down lower. If you want to find out what those orders are, what my stop loss is, I suggest you start watching to join the FIB channel. Okay, but for now it is holding on to support. Also, if we switch on the relative strength index and the stochastic RSI, we can see that the relative strength index on the 4-hourly time frame reached the oversold area. Let's say Bitcoin is going down some more. We will start to form a bullish divergence on the 4-hourly time frame, and that could cause a big bounce going into CPI data release tomorrow. All right, so the stochastic RSI on the 4-hourly time frame is a little bit topped. So I think you should be careful looking at longs for now. I think there is a possibility also because we do have some Binance FUD once again, which is kind of annoying, but I still think that Binance will never ever fall. There is some FUD going on around with the BUSD token. I don't know, very annoying. That is why we do have a little bit of bearish pressure this morning. But in case we do go a little bit lower, we are going to start forming that bullish divergence on the 4-hourly time frame on massive support. And that is exactly what you want to see in order to see a big bounce towards the upside, towards potentially new highs. Okay, also on the daily time frame, if we take a look at the indicators, we can see that the RSI on the daily time frame is testing the mid level and that the stochastic RSI on the daily time frame is heavily bottomed. Okay, so definitely also on the daily time frame looking for potential bounces, in which we are also starting to form a massive hidden bullish divergence on the daily time frame, as you can see. So we are forming lower lows on the RSI but higher lows on the price action. So that is also another sign, in my opinion, that we might be looking for a bounce before we start going lower. We don't want to be looking for lower as long as we are near support. We want to be looking for potential bounces on the Bitcoin price. Also, once again, people are heavily shorting this move towards the downside, especially with this Binance FUD going on as well. We can see a big increase in the open interest over here, and we are also seeing the CVD forming lower lows on the CVD while we are forming higher lows on the Bitcoin price. So the regular CVD is still forming higher lows, but the stable coin and the coin margin CVD are forming lower lows while the open interest is increasing pretty heavily. So keep an eye out for a potential bounce. Doesn't mean that we can't go lower. Like I said, definitely can we go lower, but in that case, we will start forming a bullish divergence on the 4-hourly time frame, which is definitely a bullish sign to me. Okay, let's go and take a look for the potential trade setup on Ethereum. If we go onto the daily time frame, we can see that Ethereum, after sweeping the low over here, having a break of structure over here, and also a high time frame break of structure over here, it is now forming some kind of correction. So after this 3 drive pattern towards the upside, as you can see over here, I'm very sorry for those alerts, we can see it is now starting to form some kind of correction towards the downside, right? But the trend is still up on higher time frames. So in my opinion, you want to start looking for potential long positions. If we go and take the beginning of the third wave with the Fibonacci retracement and we go towards the end of the third wave, we can see, as usual, it found support on the 0.382 fib level. But I think it can go a little lower. So I'm looking for potential long positions around that 0.5 fib level, which I do think is kind of interesting. I will explain to you why this area is interesting. If we go from this swing low to this swing high and we take this as a range, we can see that our mid-range is exactly within our area of interest over here. So that is already the first confluence that I'm looking at. If we switch on the most important EMAs on the daily time frame, we can also see that the 200 moving average, the 50 moving average, and also the 100 EMA on the daily time frame are all aligning perfectly with our area of interest. And I'm not done yet. If we go onto the monthly time frame and we click on our previous all-time high, which is a massive level for Ethereum, we can see that the previous all-time high, once again, is aligning perfectly with our area of interest over here. We can also see that on the 4-hourly time frame, Ethereum found resistance at the previous all-time high, started consolidating, got a big breakout towards the upside, but hasn't retested it yet. So definitely looking very, very interesting to me, this area for potential long positions. What is making it even more interesting is if we go on the 15-minute time frame and we go back towards the previous price action. As I just said, we got a perfect touch of the previous all-time high over here, but over here we front-run it. So we have our sell-side liquidity right over here, right above that key level for Ethereum, right above that 0.5, right above this bullish accumulation area over here as well, and that is a very nice potential second entry point. This is what I'm currently looking at for Ethereum. I'm looking for potential long positions around this area of support, and I do think as long as we hold this area of support, I do think that we are going to go for this range high over here around $2,000 for one Ethereum. Okay? Try to stay bullish as long as the trend is up. Try to trade what the charts are telling you. Try to see where the most amount of liquidity is, and just be patient and disciplined. If you guys have any questions after watching this YouTube video, make sure to hit me up on Twitter or make sure to join our free Discord and you can ask me all the questions that you want over there. We'll always be there to help you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the video, to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday's video. Ciao, ciao.